Hello, let's talk about how to navigate Schoology as a parent. You should have been sent a couple page paper with an activation code for each one of your children. And you would need to go to the regular Schoology.com is where you want to go, and you want to create an account from there. And that paper would lead you through how to create that parent account. Once you're there, once you create an account, you will log in, and right up here in this top right hand corner is where you can click on your name, and you should see, now granted I have a section up here as a teacher, but you should see your name, and then you should have at least one student right there after you've added that one student. So my 3 children are listed right here along with the school that they're associated with, and then you can also add more children as you need to. The first thing you're going to want to do is go through and click on your child. So I'm going to go and click on one of my children. It should load up, and you're now looking at, and notice this blue banner up at the top. It says you are viewing as, and it should list your child's name. And so right up here is your child. It also should list your child over here in the top right hand corner of the screen. But you're just seeing a recent view of recent activities. So here's the different activity screen right here, the most recent things that your child has done. You can see recent grades right here by clicking on any of these links. You can see some overdue assignments as well as some upcoming assignments. And you could click on any of those to get more information. Anything that's a blue link you should be able to click on and view more about. If you're wanting to go and check your child's grades, the first thing you're going to want to do is go right up here to grade report. And when you click on that, you're going to see your child's schedule, all the classes that they have. It even lists lunch as a class, and it lists homeroom as a class. But you can click on any of those courses, but if you're wanting just a report, just a quick snapshot, kind of like a midterm to see how they're doing overall in each one of their classes, it's best to just get a student report. So if I click on download student report and just look at the dates depending on to see which term we're actually in. So you just check that box, and we're going to click next. This is where you can actually choose an individual class. If I just wanted to look at algebra, I could just see algebra. But for this option, I'm going to click select all to get everything, and then I'm going to hit the submit button. And then I get to see an entire breakdown, a sheet that I could print out if I wanted to. And so I can see an entire breakdown of every score that she has. It does, and it even gives me down here at the bottom, it gives me some that she, her absences. And it also gives you a percentage for every class. So I can see that her course grade right now is this percent, and that she's got that score. It does not give me an individual assignment look right now on this view. So I am looking at one of my children, and I can get a snapshot of how she's doing in every class. If you wanted to print this, you could print it and sign it and send it back to the teacher just to let them know that you were able to see this. You could also not even print it. If you wanted to, you could actually possibly email it to the teacher to let them know that you saw it without necessarily a signature, but an email would say that, yes, hey, I saw this. And I'm going to go back here because I want to show you that was the download student report. You can also dive a little bit deeper if you want to. So if I want to see how she's doing in Algebra 1, I can click on Algebra 1. Then I get more of a breakdown on how she's actually doing on each one of the assignments. So I can see individual assignments and how she's scored on each assignment. But if I want an even deeper look, if I want to see how she's actually doing in the course, or maybe what she's actually submitted, maybe she got a poor score on something and I want to see what did she actually send in, I can actually visit her courses. So I can click on courses. Let's go to World Studies. And so then here is this grade. This teacher had a PDF. My daughter had to work on that. And then this is the assignment that she actually submitted. So I can see that she went and I can open this up, and this is what she actually submitted to the teacher. Now, in this case, you might notice this doesn't look like she turned in anything. What we're finding is some of these documents that they're turning in are showing up blank in this preview mode, but if you hit this download button right here, it'll actually download, and then you can see she actually had things typed in there. They're not showing up at first, but they are there overall. If you panic and think, oh my goodness, my child did not turn anything in, it is there. So that's a way that you can see some of those documents. I will tell you some things will not be viewable. Things like this that was a PDF, that were it's a PDF, and that you can see this assignment that was submitted over here. Those are clickable. You can view what they put. Some other things that might tie into the students or the teachers' OneDrive, Microsoft OneDrive, online storage, those sometimes have some privacy features built into them, and so you would not be able to view what your child submitted in that case. So not everything is viewable by the parent, but many things are, and so you just have to, you can check to see what you are able to see and what you're able to not see. Just a couple more quick things that I wanted to show you. While we're in this part of the screen, when you click on your student's name, make sure you're in as you're clicked on a actual child of yours, and then go down to the settings. Under notifications, you can make it so that you get a parent email digest, and you can make it so that that comes weekly, or you can change that to daily. It's completely up to you. You can choose the time of the day and the day that it actually arrives. So that's just kind of a nice weekly feature. If you don't think you're going to be able to get in and check the grades on a regular basis, you can have them just delivered to your email on whatever frequency you so choose. Just whatever you do, whenever you're finished here, just make sure you hit the Save Changes button down here at the bottom. One other thing, and to get to that, you'd have to click on your child and then go back to your account, and notice you have a button right here for messages, and you can easily send a message to one of your teachers, an administrator, or someone in Wood County Schools through Schoology. So that's another option. I want to point out one last thing, that if you need support with anything, you can always click the support button, and the Schoology has a great support, many different support resources for you to look through and peruse and find what works for you. You can just search for what you're wanting to try to do, and they provide many different help documents for that. Also, don't forget to check out the Wood County Schools website for additional help. More videos like this one, but you can check those out on your own time and find out more about the programs that we have going.